You give him a ledge, and he just takes that opportunity and just runs with it. It's
This
so
is a
good.
Crazy set. We got EJJ, SJU's hero, versus Pango, the Long Island Steve extraordinaire.
And let's talk about it.
Former PR member too, if I believe. If I believe correctly, or at least he has been in contention for PR multiple times. I know he's on Long Island PR.
Yeah. Pango, I've seen a couple of times whenever Long Island does make the trek over to New York City is a trek. I appreciate you guys, like, especially today. Appreciate y'all. EJJ, always a treat to see. Always. Wonderful person, and also a wonderful Diddy Kong as well. Like, just has been grinding that character out. Like many other of our Diddy Kongs over here in the scene, they've been like in a renaissance recently. With the Diddy Kong renaissance is really real.
Yo, they see Tweak and they're like, I can do that.
Like, we can do that, actually. It's possible. Tweak won with Diddy Kong at LMBM. We can do it with
Solo
our
Diddy.
character. Solo Diddy. No other. No Sephiroth. No nothing like that. We are seeing Diddy Kong at its finest, and EJ is definitely one of them. But as I say that, man, EJ is going to be going over the Cloud instead. Now, against Steve, I get it. I haven't seen a Steve in 10,000 years. So Pango with the Steve, gonna be we're definitely gonna be seeing that. Yep, gonna be using the wall in order to get some more viable materials. Because starting off with only a little bit of iron, not gonna be really enough. But the wood axe up tilts are so imperative to getting a nice clean 8% with the forwarder off of the iron sword.
Yeah, wood actually makes it a little bit easier to combo because they're less SDI-able moves, and because they have less hit lag, you can't SDI as much. So it's going to be way easier to get those low percent combos. But now I think we have iron tools on deck. Yeah, I think it's iron, yeah.
Definitely do. And we do have some very questionable materials. No iron, unfortunately, forcing a lot of mining from Pango and a lot of opportunity for EJJ to actually get something started here.
And we got diamond already, too.
We do have diamond, which is very scary. But if you kind of edge guard, you guard off the crafting table, it forces Steve to make new materials and make a new one, and just like that.
And we got another diamond on deck immediately after he used his first diamond. So, you know, he's stocked up.
He's good. Like, if that breaks, we're fine. Diamond back here, going to be killing very early on for EJJ. Going to be seeing, man, the Cloud struggling a tiny bit here, even with the big disjoint of this sword. Not going to be enough. The back throw going to be sending him in a really bad position in favor of Steve.
Oh, and this might be the stock. Ooh. So close, honestly.
Okay, a good patience with the cross slash. Limit is on deck. We could be seeing a really nasty back air. Could be seeing Limit cross slash. Could be seeing any of these take the stock right now. But Steve gonna be starting off. Sorry, Pango gonna be starting off with the up tilt into the back air.
Yes, not even Limit Blade Beam getting rid of the whole side of like stone wall. And this is why PS2 is actually kind of like a good stage for Steve. You get a lot of stone here, which means as soon as all your wood and your dirt is gone, yo, you're just building stone walls, which have a lot of health.
They're making me crawl, just barely, almost fully charged up. Pango still at all 3 stocks, but there we go. Steve on my screen, get him out of here, coach.
That up smash is going to straight up cut through that anvil. Like, wow. I didn't even know that interaction goes like that.
It's something new every day with Steve. It really is a character of all time. Can make their own platforms, has, can make themselves stronger when they get new materials. Speaking of, they do have gold on deck, so those reinforced minecarts are going to be even stronger and even faster to deal with, as you can see. Man, really good. And then the back air just to boot. Yep.
Yeah, no, the back air gets so strong, and the gold powder minecart is going to be such a hassle to deal with because you always have to position yourself perfectly to deal with it. You can't be overzealous versus Steve.
You cannot, especially here with these up tilts, not as effective in terms of, of reliability as the wooden axe, but still gets a damage output.
Yeah, you get a lot of damage. Even if you don't get a full combo, you get so much damage. And this is not looking good for EJJ. Pango's kind of running away with this.
Oh, look, slow shield, not going to even give me enough. Going to be trapped into the minecart, is able to mash out of it just in time.
Might be the stock.
Oh, we get the grab on the block, okay.
That was very smart, honestly, to just land on it instead of trying to go underneath it, because Pango was preparing a down tilt to set up for a tech situation where if you tech, you just F smash.
No material, or very little materials on the side of Pango here. 4 iron blocks to 1 stone block. We can make anvil, we can make minecart, and that gets interrupted. Beautiful, second time.
Yeah, man, that might be a consistent thing because hitting Pango out of down air twice, pretty good.
Limit Blade Beam going to be utilized a little bit too early here, in my opinion. Going to be having to charge up Blade Beam, but at the very least, Pango has no resources at the same time. So it's a little bit more difficult for Steve to actually utilize what Steve does best. You have to be forced to camp out, go mine a little bit, and then with someone like Cloud, look how aggressive EJ is trying to play, trying to just negate those opportunities for Steve to get better materials.
Yeah, and we got we have one iron. Iron's gone. We got some more iron. All right, yeah, but look, he's on the back burner. He can't really do too much now. This is the time where you have to put pressure on Steve. Finally getting. What?
The Flint and Steel gonna be completely negating the option for a limit cross slash, and then of course we're gonna be doing it once more, and then just kind of what Steve does best. You can't recover. Just just go down.
Yeah, that down tilt is very, very good versus Cloud, especially at ledge. It falls. When you're at ledge, it's active.
Yep.
He set up those blocks there earlier to see if EJJ would tech off of it. The bottom block disappeared, so EJJ didn't have to tech, and then here just buffered air dodge, not gonna make it back.
Absolutely not. And just kind of what Steve just kind of does. We did see that Pango had almost no resources. We had like maybe one stone block. We had one iron block. Used it immediately for minecart, and then you had nothing at that point. But at the same time, you still had diamond back air. You still had diamond tools. You still had reinforced minecart as well with the gold bar or the gold ingot. It's a matter of how can we get Cloud off stage, where that's kind of where Cloud really lacks. Especially because EJJ had just used limit cross slash. So you don't even have the extra verticality of limit up B to come at the stage and avoid the stone wall in general.
No,
just good awareness from Pango.
Yeah, Pango played that last stock perfectly right. Hey man, I gotta get away from Cloud until I got some material on me until I get my stuff.
Or push Cloud to his limit, which is off stage. Literally.
With no limit.
With no limit. No limit off stage. I win.
Down tilt.
Down tilt.
And we're going to be going to small battlefield, and we actually have I don't know if EJJ picked it, but we have a open bombing mission for the song, which is FF7 song, so we're lit right now.
Very fitting for the character at hand, and also very fitting again. Wooden Tools coming in clutch, but Limit gonna be coming in at the same time, and you're already kind of a little bit off-centered for those tilts to really come in and do what they're supposed to do. But no force on the Limit upbeat at the very least, so Limit is still available to us for even longer.
Nice blade beam catching Pango at the top of the wall, trying to build, and we're already on iron tools, and we have diamond on deck as well. These iron tools last a while, so Pango might be able to get one more diamond before it goes away.
Oh.
And that TNT setup is so good. It hits the whole entire part in front of him, and he doesn't get hit by it. So you're going to have to play it real careful when you see that setup. That's why small battlefield is so good for Steve. That setup is so reliable since the platforms are so close to the ledge.
I was going to say, Color be impressed. I almost never see that setup be used and actually work in that way, because you're kind of just trapped in that situation. But as I say that, I think Pango has to be a little more careful, especially with Limit being on deck. You see EJ being the aggressor, trying to get the stock as soon as possible. We just dash right into the anvil, giving us a lot of damage, and unfortunately Limit is just gone just like that, allowing Pango to actually approach once more and just and do what Steve does best.
And we already have diamond up, but we have another diamond up right after Pango is running away with this game. He might even lap EJJ right now.
I like the idea of the up smash, not going to hit it once, but the second time.
The Tiger Woods.
Yep. We get it in the end. We're going to negate the minecart with that big old forward air, but Pango avoiding the second one to boot, but it's still going to be no way. Okay.
Okay, good DI.
This could be bad, though.
And that's going to be it. No, yeah, that move, so good. Just sometimes you could just anvil. Honestly, that move is so good.
You know what's also messed up? You saw EJ purposely not go towards a ledge and just kind of be a little more away from the ledge to anticipate down tilt again. And Pango said, well, I kind of conditioned you to expect the down tilt. So here's the anvil is going to hit you anyway.
And we already got a nice start with these diamond tools. This is looking real bad for EJJ.
Oh, another anvil coming in, hitting him right, bonking him on the head. Gonna be air dodging back to the ledge. We have the read on the up smash, magma block.
The animation cancel with the building. Yo, that is so smart. And almost reading that jump from ledge. You didn't want to get up into that TNT.
Oh, I love the weight on the block, on the anvil there, to go for up smash with the shield drop. Yeah, shield poke.
It didn't even shield drop. Just honestly, straight up shield poke. That shield was so low. straight up at the top of the shield. Nah,
Yeah,
you're cooked. You're getting domed.
You're getting bonked.
You're getting Looney Tunes, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
I wish you had a soundboard of like the like that, like
yeah,
the dunk
look,
animation.
Cloud's head just stuck out for a little bit there, just going
and
to
that was enough.
Make it enough to poke.